Hey, I can't help myself, I'm back on Crash Bandicoot. This is technically my second playthrough while streaming, but I'm subscribers now, so keep them enjoy watching Crash Bandicoot. I know some newcomers wouldn't like it. I love Crash Bandicoot. I'm shocked I haven't
Crash Bandicoot!
The only reason I do that is that is the very first Crash Bandicoot game I ever played in my life. So it kind of comes first
Crash
in my mind.
Bandicoot 2!
Which sucks, because this game doesn't actually teach you to slide jump. They do in the first game, but not in this one. So I spent half my life playing this game, not realizing that you needed to slide jump to get past a few of the levels. Now I'm learning that you can get past 30 bits of levels with the slide jump. Having fun learning what to use that. Right now we're in Warp Room 2 and I'm about to do Crash Crush. We all know what that means. Well, anyone who knows Crash knows what that means. I'm sorry. Oh, what's an eel do? Okay, my bad. There was an eel deal to do. So I'm not looking forward to that one. They just got harder from here on out, really. Oh, Luke almost wanted to try it. He reckons it's awesome.
What?
Camel Hop.
Yeah. That and eel. They're trying to make eel tasty. I want one.
I know. I'm curious. That's why I tried those other ones in Adelaide. They seemed a bit out there and different, but I just tried it because I've never tried. What magic is this? Bring on some Monty. Time to go for a run. I'm weird. I actually love these levels. Most hate them. And yes, I will die if you beat them. But I oddly like them. I find them fun. Hello, Agent M. Hope you're doing well today. That is the one that got me last time. Phew! Ha! I'm doing well. Ooh. Can't help myself, getting back on the old Crash Bandicoot. childhood favourite. So I should go this way. See what's down here. Claw's doing well too. Aha! I would never have known how to do that without that slide drop. He is currently playing Conan after a lot of technical difficulties yesterday. Old modem plus new PS5 equals PS4 crack for shits. That said, my PlayStation also had me try and download every Sims game I own all at once, and that was like 89 tax or something, so it kind of broke the internet. I kind of love that they remastered it. They did a pretty good job actually for a remaster. They didn't ruin the game. Still works. I do feel like the remaster of Crash Team Racing was a little different, because I was able to do really well back in the day on that, but I feel like the controls and the turning and all that is a bit different. A little harder. Unless I'm just older. I don't know, I have been beaten in a racing game by someone with half their fingers missing. How they were able to... their thumbs were about half the size as regular, and same with half their other fingers. Basically, never put your hand under a running lawnmower. Ever. Apparently don't turn it even if it's off. I know, right? I'm actually very, very pleased with myself. I gotta kind of thank you, though, a little bit for it. I think you kind of set the tone a little bit there. So after you've come in, I've had a lot of subs. Oh, I've got to stop jumping. I've been trying jumping times. I tell you what, if I make it big, I'll make sure we remember you. You're one of my first. And you've always been kind. Don't get me wrong, I don't exactly expect I'm going to make it big in this world, but at the same time, if I was to, I'll remember the people that helped me get there. I think you were my first sub that's extra talkative. Like, not in a bad way either, like, you're happy to chat, and you've gotten me more confident in chatting on the headset. And it was technically your advice that I knew that my old headset was not working properly, so I ended up getting a way better one yesterday. Now I have a nice purple one, great. Why would you face me that way? I suppose they're used to us going that way. The mic on this headset is quite cool too. It's like rubbery kind of, so you can move it to wherever you need to. Probably quite a regular thing in headsets these days, who knows. Husband's headset's actually 10 years old. Almost got the same brand as him yesterday, knowing, well, that works well. But the lady that's at EB Games, she reckons she's used this headset, plus the other ones were out of stock. Every other headset was out of stock, actually. Except for these ones, which they had a massive stock of. So at first I was like, but why do you have a massive stock of it? If it's not getting sold, maybe it's not that great. But I reckon she'd used it. It's the main brand they have and use. And she reckoned it worked really well for her. And they had a whole bunch of different colour options. And I'm a girl, so I like them. Well, not just because I'm a girl, I'm sure there's guys that love different colour options and like to match colours with things. Yeah, my husband can't believe I got a purple headset when I should have gotten a white one to match the PlayStation. I'm planning on getting a whole different PlayStation skin one day. Basically, I'm going to have my PlayStation match my headset. Oh, thank you. I've been just sitting here prattling on random. Yes, I got lost it. Don't like leaving one for fruit behind, but I think in that situation I kind of have to. Actually got time for... Quick. Phew! Just got that box in time. I don't know how I got all the boxes, but we did! Woohoo! Stop putting gems in weird places, dude. You need a backpack. It's kind of concerning where he pulls those out from. I could have probably so excited, like, ooh, can I get down this way? Of course I could go like that. Oh, we're ready to make you feel weak or bad. I can make it a little support. Mostly you, because you're the first person. Nice. PS4s are awesome. I will miss mine forever. I actually got myself a PS5 yesterday. Has the bright sides, but the downside was I had to install all my games. And every game I was actually playing, I've had to restart. I got so far into Final Fantasy, I'm gonna have to restart that game. I was so close to the end too, like I could feel that I was getting close to the end of that game. I've never finished it. I was so excited about finishing that, now I'm gonna have to restart the whole game. And do all those tough bosses again. That's gonna be hard. Currently reinstalling Fallout 4, because apparently there's a PS5 version of that. On my nose when I did that. I didn't know what squeaking history was on my nose. Turns out it was his shoes. Uh-oh. This would be one of those levels that I never got past when I was little. But later on in life I finally figured it out. Mind you, I've got an older sister, she's the one that taught me how to play these games, but she would only teach me so far. She didn't want me to be better than her. So there were a lot of things she never taught me. She also didn't know certain things either. Yep, she did follow Dad's rules on that one. For example, Monkey Island 3. I played that at the same time as my dad, and he just flew through that game. And he did not tell me how to do certain things. But it worked out for the best because I ended up working it out all on my own. After being stuck in the treasure hold at the start of the game for like 2 days. I can't believe how long it took me to get through that. Now I can play that whole game in an hour. If I'm lucky enough to be able to play it. It takes a lot of work on the computer to do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to start that again. See, this is my issue. None of my games saved. Although, right side, maybe I could try and get to the end of Sonic 3 with more than, like, no rings. Different controller and stuff, who knows? Maybe I might be better at it. Oh, let's face it, I'll never be better at that game. I think half the fun of people watching that game is the fact that I'm dying so much. It's like walking into that. It's silly. Oh, one more. I'm gonna start going back to the first levels to a couple of lives. It's alright. Let's go this way. No. If I'm not mistaken, this way you can actually... No, it's not there. Looks like I'm gonna have to get through it. So if I get a game over, I might just go back to the first warp room and gain some lives. Whew. Secret passage in that level. Fake wall at the very back, and just jump straight through. And that's what that's for. Now the only thing is, I'm going to make it back. Although, even if you die, you do still have the gem, so you continue on life. We don't need to go that way anymore. Oh yeah. Got a bit of PTSD going on there. And I wasn't joking about that either. Like, that is actually a serious thing. Not just war veterans and other people that feel PTSD, it's anyone that's been through a serious anything. It even happens to people, yeah, who have bad relationships, they don't trust as easy. Apocalypse ever happens, babe, you'll be fine. You can get on the back of my motorbike. I don't have a road bike. But if I needed to ride a motorbike, get away from an apocalypse, I'd do it. I would floor it too. Oh wow. I'm not sure if this is the right way I want to go or not. If it turns out I was supposed to go left, not right, I'm gonna be so mad. You know what? Got the opportunity, I'm doing it. I feel like I'm in a Goosebumps book and I got the opportunity to go the other direction. Ah, there we go. I saw on the internet yesterday advertised there is a Titanic Choose Your Own Adventure book. I am totally gonna have to look that up and get that. Not only do I love Choose Your Own Adventures, but I have a thing for the Titanic. And not because of the whole Jack and Rose crap. They both could have fit in that damn door. I noticed. There were some really cool things we saw yesterday. I walked away from a lot of different stuff. I walked away from a 50-cent trinket tray, and that's hard for me to do. The thing looked like a little sweet candy. Oh, Pixar cup for $3. And that thing was more expensive, but now they've put down. Not only do I have a cupboard full of mugs, but I also had plans to get the PlayStation 5, and that costs a lot of money. I was lucky, at EB Games I got it for a lot cheaper than I could have right across the marketplace from Big W. They were selling it for about $100 more. Same console. And you couldn't even look at the box. They didn't have boxes there, they just had the prices up on the wall. The EB Games was nice. Plus I've got a membership there, so I get an even better deal. Turns out, if I want a gaming chair, I'm just gonna have to go online. Half the shops around us do not store gaming chairs because they're too big. Only ones Big W had were those floor rocker chairs. I'm personally not sure about those. Ooh. Sweet. Cracked up laughing when I saw the gaming armchair out there for sale. Not even kidding, I half thought about it because I'm currently in an armchair right now and it is comfy. But I don't need that. Purdue.
10 of 25
We're gonna take down
You're on your
Mother
way.
Brothers, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult.
Dude that throws knives up.
Remember, I'm counting on you.
Tell you what though, I am having a very classic day at the moment, especially while I'm still waiting for another game to install. That will probably take the next 4 or 5 hours. So I might even get back on some Sonic today. I'm just gonna have to decide where to start. Because yeah, well, I actually completed all the other games, I suppose, so I could actually restart Sonic 3, especially if it is going to make me start from the start. I'd have to have a look. So far, none of my games have got their save files there, though, so maybe start restarting it, which may annoy me a little bit. I do find Sonic a very frustrating game. It's hard. But they did a damn good job creating it. I mean, it's hard for a reason. They expect you to die a million times over and then finally get through it and feel really good about yourself when you do. worries. You do what you need to do. Yep. A little bit. I've had much harder. I promise you won't miss much. Damn. Barely even have to aim that thing, it kind of just goes for it. Okay. Technical difficulties. I think I have a blood nose.
Don't say anything. Maybe a pimple?
I don't know.
I think I see a pimple in the corner.
I've got a bunch of blood on my hand.
I don't see anything on your face or any coming out of your nose. It's not coming out.
No. It must have happened when I wiped my nose or something. Eesh. I love the human body, eh? It's disgusting.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Otherwise, actually go back a little. Get some lives. Much needed lives. I got everything I need from Chapel Woods, but I do find it pretty easy to get 101 for free chapel. Many of I got it from MKS too. Now you talked about footsteps. I'm guessing she said she didn't want to. Just use the F word. Already had all the boxes. The bread that's on at the moment reminds me of a girl I knew at school. She was looked after by both her parents. Really? Two, three. By the whales. That's regular for me. Here's 6. I wouldn't want to be either of those. Why would I start with that? Let's start with food, I suppose.
Back.
Yep.
Every now and then,
No, I get surprised when those things win. Especially against, like, the humans. And Need River. Not that I support Need River. It's Nude River, but I support Need River.
they made it their own. They always do it. What is their place to do?
And I get it too, because it's my favourite place to build too. First area to build. Oh, there are. But when you're a noob like me, you feel like I'll be safe there. Yep. And this is why I promised Agent M that they would not miss much. I know what it's like on Warp Room 3, I'm not as good at it. I rocked my way through Warp Room 1. Not too bad with Warp Room 2. But by Warp Room 3, they fixed it good. No! These used to be my favourite levels. Never made it through them very well, I had my sister help me, but I used to love them just with this jet ski bit. Which is hilarious because you'd never find me on a jet ski in real life. I'm terrified of them. Yeah, I've heard how dangerous they are. Why does everything to do with the water gotta be dangerous? Everything in the water is dangerous. Everything around the water is dangerous. Plus I'm in Australia, so everything's just dangerous anyway. Where half this country is just trying to kill you. Yep. There are other countries that have, much more deadly animals. Half of ours won't bother us if we don't bother them. Redbacks, never see them. I mean, they're there, but you don't see them unless you go into the wrong spot. At least not where we live, I don't know about other people. Some people seem to get them everywhere, all through their sheds and all sorts. Wildbacks are a huge one when I went back out the farm to visit Mum and Dad. My mum, having been from England back in the day, just comes walking over with her bare feet, staring up at it, going, "Oh, I've never seen one that big." That's what she said anyway. And I was sitting there trying my hardest to get her away from the damn thing, because if it had come down and bitten her, she would have been in a lot of pain. So, and possibly in hospital, and she's getting older, so really killed it. Especially when they're a bit further from town than some people are. Makes it that little bit harder to get animals out there. and you're so in the middle of nowhere that you've had ambulances stop and call and ask you for directions on how to get to your house. Now out on all those roads, they've actually got numbers for everyone's houses and that now, so they can find them a bit easier. It mustn't have just been us that had that issue. I think a lot of people couldn't get ambulances as quick as they could. Now, maybe. Outback is changing slowly. Oh. Wow. This girl on Say Yes to the Dress, I can't believe she's done this. I'm kind of, in a way, proud of her. I don't think I could do it. She has tried on 200 dresses. I don't know who I'm more proud of, the chick that's managed to get on and off 200 dresses and still feel like trying on more, or her friends that have sat there watching her try on 200 dresses and are trying to now figure out which ones they do and don't like. So it can't be easy at this point. Yep. Nice. All the jellies. Spend a penny. Before I get to the next level. Was already put on a pack. The bed so hard. After left with it, Annie would keep sneaking into the room. Where do you keep running your dishes? Stop off. what we do. Eaten up a little bit. What we do. That's why I said do what we do. I noticed you do it too. Never. Alright, see you later. Got my pie in the oven. Of course, I've been up in the kitchen a little bit. Getting the issues in certain parts of Australia at the moment due to harvesting and weather and other bits and bobs and just being in the country in general. We get the odd mice trying to get inside the house. So we do what we can to make sure they stay away. But yeah, certain times of the year make it worse. Rain drives them, and any paddocks that are starting to harvest, for example, they escape, leave paddocks and go to any place they can find. Evil. No shame to admit, I used to get very stuck in this game. Doesn't help, I can't help myself. I can get every bloody bullets. Aha! I'm not risking the extra fruit. Let's see if that will blow up the thing. Usually. Must admit, if I had taken a bunch of girlfriends or just friends in general, and all of them, to a store, any clothes, I would want the honest opinion, not just the, oh yeah, you look great, even if I look like crap. Like, if the outfit doesn't work or doesn't look good, be honest, man. Especially in a wedding dress store like those ones. I would never, ever be able to go to a place that, I mean, it costs I don't know how much just to get an appointment.
Yeah.
The dress is $7,000. This is Laurie's business in Atlanta, Kleinfeld's, I think it is. Don't get me wrong, cheaper than I had expected. Not something I could ever afford, but it was cheaper than I had thought it would be. To have the whole, depending on how many people you want, the entourage, if you want to get jacked up, all of it. But, yeah, still very expensive. And if I was to spend that much money and have my friends there with me, damn right I'd want their honest opinion. I would smack my friend if they were giving me horrible opinions and I realised they'd lied to me. You would get a smacking. couple of rules with my friends. Always tell me the truth. I appreciate it. And don't steal food off me. Oh, that was actually a really good jump. I might just do myself a favour and go left this time. Every other time it seems like I go right. Yep, and at their wedding levels. I don't know. This said, I'm quite unusual probably with my opinions. Example of this is my mum has actually suggested a dress to wear that's very similar to the old dress of my wedding for a bit of a ceremony, nice thing. Yes, my husband and I are married. Seems to be a thing these days. You get married, you elope, but then people want to see the wedding, and maybe want to have a bit of a wedding thing, so you do a wedding. Anyway, my mum's done the whole, I want to wear a dress just like yours. I don't care. Are you happy?
Crash, thank goodness!
Maybe it's because
I
I'm already
hacked into
married.
Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to...
I don't care. If I get a happy marriage at the end of it, who cares? No, why? Should I start walking? I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything. Yeah. Damn. Bells, you don't even need to open your mouths. See y'all later. Oh. I actually think they were some of the ones that got told. Be fucking nicer because they've been so rude. Yep. If I remember rightly. Yeah, seen a couple get told off. Even by Lauren, but excuse me. So you know, this is a friend's day. It does matter a little bit when she writes what she wants.
Okay.
Cannot just be rude to her because they progressed up, putting her down like that. Make her feel less than. It's like the mum that tried making her daughter feel fat. But seriously though, oh, but thanks for the grumpy too. I'm not so. It's good. It looks like I've actually got weight. Fuck off. If I was even half look like I have an ass like that chick we saw yesterday, I'd be proud. She's the skinny me I wish I was. Well, yeah, there's reasons I stated it so long in the first place. I know I'm just displaying it. I'm fine. I'm just aware that I can be my skinny self, but be healthier. When I see it, it's like, wait, that's what I could do. Not necessarily exactly what I'd look like, because again, she could have something in her jeans, but as a, well, but you know, yeah. It gives her a bigger bottom. Some girls just have those. I think she's got African. They are whoa, it's down. Actually, for just like this. That's the best of them. But I was also aware a lot of that was a disability. Never, ever. You ended up finding it out when I was there is someone I do this one. Flowers. Exactly. That's true. That was your own dumb fault bringing that to the word. I think she had a bit of a thing in mind, like all the girls on Legally Blonde, and they're all lining up for her and supporting her. This does not happen in real life. You have 10 women at your wedding. Half of them are going to be jealous as shit. I was off good once to this. I was going to do perfectly everything. Yes. Luckily, COVID didn't cost a living. It actually helped a lot of people to get eloped and then want to actually have to work later on. And that's just... I kind of just destroyed myself as a player and dragged myself back out of the play. I realised I was talking about a wedding that we'd supposedly already had. I was like... think quick, think quick. It has been a trend though. A lot of people out there have got married and afterwards. Maybe it's so they stress less about the actual wedding because I know they're already married, so that's a good idea. They don't mind giving that party to everyone. friend yesterday, I think they were ready to complain. Where's my versions? But there aren't. There are. We were first to receive them, probably. Out of all our friends. I don't like those good doing it.
They're really friends of your friends.
That sounds it'll keep my dad happy for the day because he doesn't want to show his mood in front of me. I'm all over that. Yeah, I learned a secret about my daddy yesterday. No! I love that I kind of got confused. I actually thought Bear Down was the one where the bears... Well, let's say we run across this bear's mother. She's not happy. And she chases me down. Understandable, to be honest. If I was a polar bear and saw someone riding a kid like this, I'd be pissed too. I hate knowing I've only missed one box. That gives me hope. Oh, 2 boxes. Something free. I do feel like I could do this. Anyone just heard a squeal? It's a gal very happy about getting married on CS to a dress. She just said yes to her dress. Whew. Okay. After someone else said yes to spending the money on said dress. Sheesh. I could never afford one dress from there, let alone 2 dresses. The whole... wedding thing gives me the anxieties. Like this, the big wedding thing. And they're all bringing the reception and the party and the first dance and music and people. Some makeup. Yep, there is also a secret there. Oh, that was a bad jump. Does not help. I've got a cooling hot 420 Angus beef meat pie with sauce staring me down right now. Sitting there saying, "Eat me." And boy, will I be in. Oh my gosh. I'm usually really good at these bits. I do eventually do. I'm doing this level again because I want to try and kill foxes. Yeah. Gotta say, the wedding dress, bride's decision, hands down. He should not be there at the dress fitting. Or the picking of the dress. Not worried about suiting the dress, just wear a black tux. Let's get over. Wow. Go to see a castle. Getting married in a castle. I'm not repeating it. She could. And to be honest, I'd have no choice but to let her. Damn. She's full of moth too. Not everyone can wear that type of necklace. I just jumped over that because I thought it was TNT. It's okay, I've missed a bunch now. She reminds me of Livy. Only a little bit. Not with the way she acts. She just looks a lot like her. He says to a girl with no front teeth. It's true. I have them, I don't wear them. I need to get my mouth fixed so I can. Wow, good for her. That must be a lot to lose 65 pounds. My doctor wants me to gain like 65 pounds. Tell ya, life's not easy no matter what you look like. Yeah. It all depends on where you live. Like, if I went to Korea, they'd still call me fat. Yeah, my doctor calls me severely underweight. Some of those actually do pass out on stage, and they just get left there. Everyone else just does their thing, and they're not allowed to look. It's kind of strange. I feel really bad for them. Okay. Road to ruin and unbearable. And then there's me. About to stop this stream right here. I do hope people watching have enjoyed. If you did, give it a like. Follow Agent M. Like and subscribe. Be gaming.